Ah, you guys, welcome again to the platform. My name is Mr. Fox, and today I want us to pinpoint things which are very unrealistic to our lives. We have so many organizations, we have so many people who call themselves mental advocates, uh, creating awareness about mental health and so forth. And there are many today because they have realized that nowadays the government and some of the NGOs and other organizations and even individuals are pumping money into people who are advocating about mental health, who are talking about mental health, who are empowering others about mental health. The reason why we need to put these people to rest is because the very people who stand before the podium to tell us about mental health, to tell us about how we can manage stress, to tell us about how we can be taking antidepressants, how we can manage autism, bipolar, and other mental healthy conditions, including epilepsy. Those very people who are standing before the podium and talking to you, they're mentally fractured. They are struggling financially. They are struggling with the pressure. They are struggling with the stress. They are struggling with the bipolar. They are struggling with so many mental healthy issues. Listen, guys, one of the things, if we want to solve the issue about mental health, the first thing we have to talk about is we have personalities, characters, behaviors. These are the things that channel us into a serious mental problems. Not all, you have conditions like epilepsy, which some of the causes are known and some causes are not known. When I say known, they're the ones, if you go to hospital, EEG is done, MRI is done, they can tell you it is tumor, it is paralysis caused this, it is maybe what again causes, maybe accident happened long time ago and this is the cause, and therefore it is affecting these parts of the body, and if you take this kind of medication utakuwa poa. Unaona? So if a condition like epilepsy tested, the causes are known, medication is there, AEDs, anti-epileptic drugs, they're there, they can be taken and manage their problems. You understand? But now I am talking about the characters. People are emotional nowadays. Emotional. If you stay for a long time in a state of emotion, negative emotion, you're always feeling bad about yourself for a long time, who do you become? Who do you become? Which part of the body do you affect? Your brain. You're feeling bad about things. Somebody passed by, you are like, I'm pissed off because of this person. Your husband talked to you a certain way. My husband is so arrogant to me. Or job, the boss is not respecting the employees or something like that. And you are complaining almost over everything. And if you stay in that state for a long time, who do you become? So the very genesis of these mental problems, mental conditions, are things like being so short-tempered, hot-tempered. You hate people without any background reason. You see, you have a personality of a narcissist. You reject everything. You want to be an authoritarian dictator. You want everything you say is done, and so forth. And this is one of the things which channel us into a serious mental problems. And that's why you find yourself, you put a pen here, but you've forgotten. You put man somewhere, but you've forgotten. You promised something, but you've forgotten. Why? Because you have not tried to calm your mind. Calming your mind. Calm your mind. Calm your mind. Stay away from negative energies. Remember, in this universe we live, more especially in our country, Kenya, you can only stay peaceful if you stay in your house. But if you go to work, if you walk around, problems will come, stress will follow you. So what are you supposed to do? That is not what the people standing before the podium talking about mental health, that is not what they do not talk about. That you will meet people, negative people anyways. So what are you supposed to do? Be that positive energy that you want to see outside there. Actually, as a therapist and as a God-fearing person, as a God advocate, as a Jesus follower, I love the story of Jesus so much, because Jesus did not force anybody to follow him. Jesus did not convince anybody to follow him. If we are Christ followers, if we are believers in any ways, in any, maybe Muslim, Buddhist, what, if you believe, if you are a Christian and you have learned about Jesus, something you have to understand. If you are an advocate anywhere, a leader, in the hospital, you are a doctor, you are a speaker just like me, you stand before the podium, you are leading people. The only way you can change these people is you becoming it. Becoming the kind of change that you want. You cannot force change to people. That's what I've learned, guys. You cannot convince people that they can live stress. They can only decide to live stress. Nowadays, stress is managed. People are managing money. Other developed countries are managing money. But Africans, Kenyans, they're managing stress. That is stress management. Now stress is becoming part of the things we manage in our lives. Are you serious? How beneficial is stress in your life? Things do happen. I want you to understand. Don't say, oh, I'm left. You see, some of us have no parents, but we live and we talk and we are positive about ourselves. So what I mean is that get encouraged that, you know what, you have to stay positive in whatever case you find yourself in whatever situation you find yourself in. The best thing you can do for yourself is the best thing. And that is be positive. People talk bad about you anyways. Even if you are good, you are bad, you are progressing, you are stagnant, you are beautiful, you are ugly. People talk about you anyways, and they will talk negative about you, not positive, and others will discourage you. So what are you supposed to do is find a purpose in life and follow that purpose. You're not living this earth for a long time. Yesterday we were 10 years. Today we are 20 years. Tomorrow we are 30, 40, 50 years. And we have a lot to do in the universe than deciding to manage stress. Thank you.